So packing tape transfers. For this,
Oh, I sent you that stuff if you could print it.
yeah. I'll do that during lunch for sure. So packing tape transfers is really great for covered. It's good for anything, but you're gonna have a shiny surface, obviously, because it's tape. And it takes all the paper off of what you're printing and just, again, leaves the ink on the tape. And then it will turn sticky at the end once it's dry, and you can put it on your surface. So it does work really well for covers, if this is something that you would like to do. Let me find the end. Okay, so packing tape transfer. This might rip a lot. This is some really thin packing tape. Okay, so you don't really need paper, but you do need your print, your packing tape, and a little thing of water. I usually do mine pretty warm or to hot because it helps the paper dissolve faster. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to cut off a piece of tape and carefully lay it down and try to get your hands free of it. Okay, and then what you're going to do is take whatever you have to print and, oh dear, okay, that's fine. If it's off, it's okay. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the front. So even though those papers overlapped, the ink portions don't overlap, so it's okay. Okay, so that's what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and do this little print here. All right, now you really need to burnish it. For other transfers, you don't need to do it too hard, but this definitely requires like some intense burnishing. You really need to get it really stuck in that tape. Extremely well adhered to the tape. So I'm trying to use all of my strength to push this in. And I'm going to go on the other side. And I usually use scissors. I'll literally go and rub it down. Okay. Next, you can trim everything off that you don't need. Okay, and then stick it into the water so that it's completely submerged and starts to get wet. Go ahead and cut these apart. Get that wet. Okay. So you're going to let this soak for a good while until the paper, well, I would say at least 10 minutes. So I'll go ahead and pause here and we'll come back when it's ready to be taken off, when the paper is ready to be taken off. Let's doing that again. These have been sitting in here for a while. So all you have to do is peel the paper back. It's super easy. It takes like 5 seconds. And you can do it under the water, above the water, however. If the paper doesn't come off all at once, it's like a thick piece of paper, or whatnot, just leave it in there for a little bit longer. So that's how my print is transferred, and I'm going to leave this over here with the sticky side up to dry, and then after it's dry, it'll return to its stickiness. Water won't affect it. And now I'm on to the second one. If you notice that some of your print is not sticking to the tape, you may not have burnished it a lot or well enough. Mine's kind of thin. The print looks a little thin. But here's the second one. Moment of truth for the actual artwork. And there's that one. All right, so once these dry, so these are mostly dry. I'm going to trim it a little bit because there's some black paper on this one. The cool thing about doing these tape transfers is the print actually comes out correct. It's not backwards like the matte medium transfers. So it's correct, but it's also shiny. So if you like the shiny, you'll love this. There we go. It's got like sheen. It's like really bright. There we go. Another thing, the matte medium transfers, even though they transfer backwards, they are completely layerable. You can do anything you want on top of them. These packing tape transfers, however, not layerable because it is a final shiny piece of tape. So anything that you want to do on your paper beyond just this page, this transfer is going to have to come before. There you have it. There's my transfers. And now my back cover has my name on it. Done.